What's up, Dark Horses, and welcome to another Dark Horse rowing machine workout of the day. Today is all about the mechanics. How technical can you get? Welcome to Dark Horse Rowing, where you are the hero of your own story and we are the guide that helps you get to where you want to go. Now, on with the show. This is going to be a 10-minute drill-based workout. The sole objective here is to get you confident, moving better on this machine. Think of this more as a technical approach than an aerobic workout. My goal is that you walk away feeling really good about the progress you make on this machine with your mechanics and the way that you're moving today. So consider this a 101 of rowing machine usage. That is what this should be for. If that's you, if you are feeling like you need a refresher, a 101 session, that's what this video is going to be. I highly encourage you to bookmark this, share it with your friends, share it with the people that are your training partners, and work through this together, because today is going to be all about rock solid drills for 10 minutes. That's it. Nice, quick, easy, and they're going to be rolling drills. So you're going to find out what the drills are as we go. We're going to set 10 minutes on the clock, but I'm only going to announce the drills as we change them. So you got to stay tuned to make sure you're getting the most out of this 10 minutes. Now, because today is a technical workout, we're not going to be too interested in setting anything complicated on our monitors, which is going to do well as a machine agnostic workout today, because almost every machine will allow you to set at least time, and that's all we're going to do. So you're going to set 10 minutes. I'm going to walk you through how to do it on the Concept 2 monitor. If you've got a different machine, totally cool. Just do it your way on your machine. Now, from the main menu on a Concept 2, you will go to Select Workout, New Workout, Single Time, and you're going to hit, right now it should be flashing, 3-0. You're going to hit the minus button twice. For hearing impaired, that would be the C button. So 1, 2, that gives me 10 minutes. From there, I'm going to hit the check mark. That would be the E button. I'm going to hit that. And I have 10 minutes on my screen ready to go for rolling drills, so that I can make sure I am staying to my time and getting you guys through a healthy amount of drills. So get your machine set up, get warmed up, and then come meet me back on this machine when you're ready to go. All right, a couple of house cleaning notes for today. Make sure you have 2 monitors as always, one to watch the video, one to be tracking the data coming from your machine. 2, have any water handy, towels handy, things like that you're gonna need midway through. Or if you would like to be listening to music, which I wouldn't suggest in this particular video, mostly because you should be listening to me and letting me coach you through this. With that being said, that's our house cleaning. So go ahead, hit the check mark, get warmed up, jump onto your machine, and let's get ready to go. All right, I'm strapped in, I am ready to go. You should be too. Hit that check mark, have your machine up, 10 minutes, getting ready to go, and let's just hit this thing. We're gonna start with one of my favorite and one of the most common drills that come from the world of rowing that we take and we transfer to you guys to learn on this machine, and those are called pick drills. Basically, we are picking the stroke apart into its pieces and then learning certain elements of the stroke and then bringing them back together to complete the stroke. So grab your handles. We're going to start at what's called the release position. That's the back side of the stroke. So go ahead and join me there, and that will start our timer. 10 minutes is rolling. We're going to start with arms only rowing. So I want you to just join me, keeping this handle level, moving straight in and out to the sternum. That's your target point. Thinking about drawing those elbows all the way through. Notice my body is not moving. My trunk is staying in place. My knees are staying extended. My hands are relaxed. I have no stopping point, front or back of the handle. I am letting this handle establish a nice rhythm in and out, making sure never to stop. It's always in motion. Okay, we're going to add in the next element of the drill. This is going to add in the hip swing. Go ahead and join me. So now we're rowing arms and body only. Notice that the legs are staying straight. That means that I'm pushing the hands away, starting to work on order of operations of the stroke. I want to move the hands away from the body before the hips close. Okay? Arms away, then the hips close, then the hips open, then the arms draw the handle into the body. I'm settling into this rhythm, teaching my body how to separate each element from the next. I'm also learning how to rock the hips forward while maintaining posture. Not rounding my back. I'm reaching only 11 to 1, finding some tug in my hamstrings. We're going to go at this for another 30 seconds. Stay with me here. Still finding rhythm. Arms away first, then the hips close. I'm catching that tension with the body and the lats engaged. Then the handle draws into that sternum. Still keeping the hands relaxed, nice and wide on the handle. Okay, now we're going to add in the legs up to a full stroke. Here we go. Notice how patient I am with the legs now. The arms get away, the body closes, then the knees bend. That is probably the most important sequence you can learn, and yet it's often the hardest for people to learn. So we're going to approach this from the other end of things now, and we're going to start to tackle it with reverse pick drills. So on this one, we're going to drop the arms in the body, and it's going to be legs only. So now what I'm doing is training my body to brace, hang off of the handle, and I'm teaching myself how to drive through the legs to establish tension instead of pulling with the arms or instead of leading away with the shoulders. This is going to be huge for helping you improve that catch. If you have troubles finding tension on the machine, if you often don't feel like you're able to deliver force, that is where this drill comes in handy. I'm going to shut up and we're going to do it for about 15 more seconds together. Press through the whole foot. Push that machine away. Okay, now I'm actually going to shut up. Okay, now we're going to add in the hip swing, keeping the arms straight still. Here we go. So now I'm rocking those hips open after the legs have pushed, rocking the hips open and then closed again. Here's again where I work on order of operations. I'm learning to brace my body. I'm learning to sequence. Leg drive and then hip swing. Close the hips and then bend the knees. Everything serves a purpose. We're very specific with where the body goes because it orchestrates this poetry in motion of the rowing stroke. I'm going to do this for another 30 seconds or so. Stay with me, match my stroke. Okay, we're going to go up to the full stroke in 2 seconds. On this one, taking that full stroke again. Feel what it's like now to have the whole stroke be able to put together, working on that sequence in both directions. Legs, hips, arms, arms, hips, legs. People often say it. Legs, hips, arms, hips, legs. But nobody ever slows down to teach you how to do it. That's what this is. This is teaching you why we do that. Don't just do it because I tell you to. I better be able to explain the why. That part is hugely important. You should feel really smooth right now. You should feel the value of those drills going into play with you here. Feel how much better your body's connecting. Feel how it allows you to relax through the recovery. "20 seconds, we're going to keep going at this, and then we're going to move on to another fun drill called pause drills. We do exactly what it sounds like. We pause at various points in the stroke. The first pause is going to be at the release, arms away. Now let's see what that looks like right now. And go. So what I'm doing right now is adding in this pause to allow me to focus on letting the arms release from the body without the desire for my hips to pull me forward or my toes to pull me forward. Instead, I am just learning to isolate the push of the arms away from the rest of the movement. This is a huge learning moment for a lot of people. Ooh. This always feels nice. It forces you to be patient. It forces you to relax. Okay, up next, we're gonna change the pause position to arms and body over. That means we're just gonna close the hips on this next stroke. So now we're gonna pause, arms away, then close the hips. 11 o'clock. That's our pause position now. Notice I'm training you to get confident with the sequence of events. In just 10 minutes, you are learning how to take the rowing stroke. Something that's really hard to find. Often when we're coaching this, so many of us get so in our heads, thinking we need to overcomplicate the stroke, when really, we just need to slow it down for you. Get those arms away and then the hips over. Feel that tug in the hamstrings. Never be in a rush to get back to the next stroke, but always be in a rush to move through it. Okay, and we're going to drop the pause last minute. We're going to end putting it together with that full slide stroke again. Feel confident. You've just made a huge jump in the way that you move on this machine. Let's treat it with patience. Let's treat it with kindness. Right? Be forgiving to yourself. Every stroke is an opportunity to improve. So if you don't get it one stroke, that's okay. Rededicate your efforts to the next stroke. This is meant to help you make a small step forward today. Learn some new movements. Repattern your behaviors. Results are simply in the way that you're going to move. Guys, that was a fast 10 minutes. I don't know about you, but that felt good. The whole point of this, the debrief here, what are we learning? Is to reach a sequence of events that creates an effective movement pattern for you. And that is the kicker here. You need to learn how to sequence your body. I've said this before, but the rowing stroke is not a natural movement. I've never, in the thousands of people that I have personally coached, I have never once seen somebody do it right the first time sitting down on their own. It's not a natural movement. It's a learned behavior. It's a learned movement. You have to do things like this to understand and to learn what the movement pattern and sequence is. Once that order of events becomes apparent to you and clear to your body, fantastic. Now we're making some gains, okay? Now we're going to progress. And that's what I really want out of this for you, is that you are able to discover, what does this movement look like? Why do I do it? Why is it important that I focus on mechanics, which aren't sexy? We know this is not the sexy part of it, right? It's the sweaty heaping pile on the floor that everybody wants to get to. This is going to lay the foundation to allow us to do what we want with this when we want it. Not that every time we get on it, we're a slave to just the black hole of energy that this can become. And I want you to be successful at this machine, for you, for yourself, for the dark horse. Right? That is who you are. You are the dark horse, not me. Right? So, with that being said, thank you for joining me today, guys. This has been a fun one. I've been missing being able to put this out to you. I've been working on the workouts because people have been asking for them, but I think a lot of people are asking for this too. And so if you enjoy this, please let me know in the comments below. I want to know what you liked about this. If you'd like to see more, teach me what I can be teaching you. And we will create this beautiful symbiotic relationship together. So if you guys enjoyed this, if you enjoyed the message and you're still here and you're like, yes, that is me, I feel it here in the soul, then you are a dark horse. If you are setting your path, your own journey, and you are working towards that because you know that you can and nobody else has a say in that, then guess what? You're a dark horse. And if that's you, hit that subscribe button and the little bell next to it, because I want you to become a part of this community with all of us that are here supporting each other, growing for each other, and nudging everywhere along the way. We support in the comments, we support through video, but we do it for each other. Cool? Guys, I love you all. I mean it from the bottom of my heart. And as always, we'll see you on the other side. Hey guys, and thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this and you want more, we've partnered with our friends at Sensei to guide, monitor, and correct you through your workouts while I am personally coaching you through your training plan. Now, this is unlike anything you have ever experienced before. If that sounds interesting to you and you want to check it out, click below to start your dark horse journey.